but I would go into them and it would just, I had some very odd friendships because of this, because I didn't know what like a real relationship looked like. Like, I feel like parents kind of model that for you.
Like when you say odd relationships, what do you mean? Like, explain.
So friendships that just, I had a very blurred line of what was platonic and what was not. So I didn't understand, like, obviously when you have a friend, you're going to have boundaries. Like, there's things that you do with a friend and there's things that you do with not a friend.
Yeah.
I didn't know where those were. Like, there were no lines in my life.
Because they were all blurred. They
were all blurred. There were none at all.
Yeah.
And so I didn't know what was normal. And that just made having friends a very anxious experience, because you don't ever know. Like, I dealt with anxiety bad. Social anxiety, making friends was hard. And it wasn't just that, but like my dad during this time ramped up in a different way, kind of being like if you leave the house or if you go on your own or you're going out somewhere, well, friends don't do anything for you. Everyone secretly hates you behind your back.
He's telling you this.
He's telling me this. Yes, he's feeding me this of like, when you become an adult and you leave the house and you make friends, everything sucks. Your job will suck. You'll hate your life. You won't have any real friends. You can't trust anybody. Everyone will stab you in the back. You can't tell anyone your secrets or anything that you're struggling with, because they're just going to laugh at you and make fun of you, and no one's going to like you.
And you think that was because, first of all, he wanted you all to himself?
Yes.
And second, if you shared any secrets, it may lead to his?
Yes. And I also think it was a reflection of what he felt.
Yeah.
Because he's carrying around arguably an even bigger secret in a way, because if I tell someone, I'm going to get help. If he tells someone, he's going to go to prison.
Yeah.
Like, there's a difference in the weight here, even though both, one is obviously more devastating than the other, I guess you could say. So making friends was really tough. And then when it came to like being a young woman and wanting a boyfriend or a relationship that was romantic, I mean, I felt like it was off the table. I didn't want to be around a man at all.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, because this is my only picture of a man, really.
Yeah.
Is, a dad you would think is supposed to model like the type of man that he might, I don't know, that's coming out weird, but it's supposed to model what a good man is supposed to be.
Yeah.
Godly.
Good characteristics. You understand actually what a man's supposed to be. Yeah.
So then in my case, I have a dad who's modeling a self-loathing, lack of self-control. Pervert. So how am I going to go out and find a man who's not that? Like, I don't know
how would you know what to look for?
Yeah, I don't know what I'm looking for, and I'm anxious. I can't even talk to people regularly. How am I even going to talk to a guy?
Yeah.
I don't want to talk to a guy. What's he going to do? Like, I don't want to end up in the same situation.
Yeah.
With anybody. I don't, it was very weird, because there was this hope of like, I want to go out and have a normal life.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I didn't want to go anywhere. I was very much a hermit.
You were designed to, you were conditioned to be that way.
Yes, I was conditioned to be a hermit and not go anywhere and not have any friends. So it was pretty tough. And at the same time, when you're that deep into it, because by the time I got up to be an older teenager, I'd kind of convinced myself that everything was fine. Like, I knew that there was a problem with me at that point, because obviously when you go through that kind of stuff, you've got trauma and you've got all of these things that come up, but I didn't even...
Did you always think it was you? Or did you think something was wrong with him too?
Thinking that it was only me came with time.